Welcome back to our second episode of the Mic Drop.
Second episode.
Sean Booker, Omer, second recorded show, Sean, all right? We had 4 that aren't recorded with us.
Oh.
Like visually recorded. What's up, guys?
What's going on?
My fans. What's going on, Sean? What's going on, Omer?
What's going on, my dude?
Yeah, same old.
In a happy mood, I guess.
Good.
Good.
Still get over there?
Got some?
He might.
Yeah.
He's brown.
He's not from Colombia.
What?
He's like, what?
Snort some blood.
Anything new? I heard your exhaust coming today. Your car sounded pretty rad.
They're all pretty loud.
Jag.
Yeah.
What's going on with that? What'd you do?
I had the exhaust cut off. Duh.
Nice.
No, I had took off the two center muffler resonators, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Straight
And
pipe.
the straight pipe. The mufflers are still there, but the resonator are gone.
Right. Oh, sweet.
Remember the
So-
Prelude?
You just put clamps on it, or?
I went to exhaust shop here in
Oh, so they
in the
welded
area,
on a piece.
and they made some custom
Test pipes.
aluminum pieces and custom fit them in. I think they might have clamped them on. I don't know if they welded them on or not, but whatever they did. Yeah, and I like it. I do, but it's not the sound I was looking for. But it's good enough.
No, it's nice.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay when you step on it and you're standing behind it. Which sounds
First
really
time I
good.
saw that Jag, and it's nice.
Nice, man. I appreciate it. But Mike, yes, of course,
The Prelude.
the Gaylude.
So,
It's a cool car.
Is that
It was,
really
it
one
was
of your
Mike's
favorite?
first car. He bought it. How much did you buy for that thing, dude?
$500.
That
No,
was-
$450.
I was to say, wait. I thought it was 450.
450.
450, 89 Honda Prelude SI, 5-speed manual
Those things are actually pretty cool.
with the working sunroof. Thing was from originally where? Did the guy say?
New Mexico.
New Mexico. And then what did he do with it, or how did it end up here? And
Came
You-
up here.
he just drove up here to live up here. Or what happened?
Juan moved here. And
I think he had family down there. That's when he bought it. He was down there, and then he came back up to come back home with that car instead of flying back.
Nice. So then you bought it off of him.
I mean, can you imagine that car driving thousands of miles?
I had
How many-
203,000.
210, wasn't it? I thought it was 210
I
or
got it
something.
to 210 when I gave it up.
Yeah.
But I had 203,000.
4-wheel steering, right?
No, that one didn't.
It did.
But they did come with 4-wheel steering.
Oh, man.
If it had 4-wheel steer.
I had a 4-wheel steer
I'm so
bad.
congested right now.
Oh, yeah. The side panel, the bad thing you
I'm
bought.
sorry if I'm sounding weird, but I'm sick, so
Hey, nobody gives a fuck, Omer.
I can barely talk. So it's bad.
You know what I just realized? Actually, no. Continue. So, how's your shitbox go? Your camel?
My
You got the hatchback, you got the Suburban Camel out
dual
today.
hump crew cab. Mine, it's awesome, reliable.
Dude, you had no miles in your car.
Yeah,
42,000?
40. I think 40.
That was 42. When I was driving it last week, it was 42,000. It just turned over
I
onto
bought it at like 35.
That's awesome.
Crazy.
Hell yeah, little
I
lady
mean,
car.
the
or
frame's
something
rotted
like
out, but
that. Well, welcome to Buffalo, baby.
Salt. When this podcast airs, that boy's birthday. Happy birthday.
happy birthday.
Thanks.
It's going to be out on the 23rd, but your birthday's the 24th, so
Oh, he remembered.
make sure you leave a comment. Happy birthday, Shawnee.
Happy birthday, douchebag.
Douchebag, Shawnee, Booger, whatever you want to call him. I'd give you his Instagram, but you don't have one.
So, Mike, the topic today, obviously, we've been talking about is cars.
Cars.
So now, are we doing dream cars, or are we doing just cars in general?
Well, we could do both.
Because
but
we can do one about dream car and one about your first car.
we already talked
can
about my first
incorporate-
car.
Let's do it all.
So let's just go in order. What was your first car?
Well, the first car that I actually technically had, or the first car that I actually bought.
But
Okay.
That's different.
That's a big difference.
we'll specify
But-
both.
Let's go by the first one owned in your name.
Ooh.
Wasn't the 78?
It was my
I
car, but I was
cons-
too young then. It was my mom's name, and I drove
I
it.
would consider that to legally.
Same.
Well, okay. First car.
First car I got, that car, the 78 Bonneville, I got it from my dad. My dad hit it. My dad had it in Arizona
The first
for
car
me.
that was technically yours on your property was the Bonneville.
It was the
Let's
Bonneville,
put it
yes.
that
My
way.
dad gave that car to me. He actually lost it in a bet when I was like,
Wow.
he lost it in a bet to me. I had to be 8 or 9 years old.
Wow.
We were playing the PlayStation 1. We were playing some off-road monster truck game, and we were taking turns.
Monster Truck Madness.
I don't know what it
remember that
was.
game. It was awesome.
I don't know what it was, but the graphics were shitty as hell.
Yeah.
But back then, that was sweet.
Grave.
Had to be
digger.
2000, 2001, around there, early 2000s. And no, it wasn't no license. It wasn't no licensed monster truck thing. It was just some random. I don't know what it was, but he got second place. His favorite color is green. Mine was red. So he always used the. Well, here we go. I used the red truck. He used the green truck all the time. So we took turns. We didn't play two players. He got second place. He was, woohoo, yeah, woohoo, yeah, I'm good, so good. And here's me being a smart ass, 8, 9-year-old. I'm like, oh man, you stink, you love I could beat that, whatever. And I have before. I got first place in that track before. He goes, okay, let's bet, Buff, if you can beat me, I'll give you the hoopty. That's what he called it then. And I'm like,
this is a 2-door.
I have a 2-door now. It's a parts car.
So yeah, this was his first car, but 4-door. It was like a beigeish white, I would say, right?
It's white. White, the blue vinyl top.
Blue vinyl top. Same front end, pretty much.
Yeah, that's exact
same
thing.
tires. Same body style, just 4 doors, basically.
Yeah.
Different color.
But he bet me the car that he just got off his uncle. We just got back from Arizona shortly before that. He got it off his uncle, which was my great uncle, and my great uncle got it off the original owner. So we, we had just over 100,000 miles. Now it's like 170 something thousand on it.
Right, pretty much
But-
since the start. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got second place. I raced. I got first place.
There you go.
And his face kind of just like dropped. Like,
What did he call it again?
well, my dad always called it the hoopty, which hoopty technically means like a big old piece of shit. Which it's not. It's actually probably one of my most reliable cars, and it's
Yeah, those are
1978.
nice. Yeah.
There's nothing to it.
You did recently
yeah,
get
no,
into an
there's
accident.
no
with
Shut up. It still drove home that day. No other car would.
So,
But yeah, no, I got off him, and I bet like a
I missed
stuffed
that.
animal.
What happened? When no other car would?
he smashed that
This
car.
past
but-
September 30th, that mine of like rear-ended somebody going home from work. Not bad. I crushed in the grill and the headlights area, damaged the hood, and I got a replacement car I found for it out in Grand Island. Same year, just got to be painted and switch all the parts over.
Nice.
Done.
So that's the Prelude, featured on Honda Tuning.
Prelude, a.k.a. Gaylude, a.k.a. Blumpkin, because it's orange like a pumpkin,
Flip-up headlights.
Flip,
Didn't you
pop up,
paint
up
it
and down
yourself?
headlights.
Yeah, me and my brother did.
You
Mostly
painted,
my
actually, it was pretty good. It was like a baby blue before that, right? And you
Yeah.
guys did like a blood orange or blood red and
brother.
black two-tone.
It's called Blood Red, but it came out more orangey than red.
It did. You guys were going to do it blue, but I think you didn't have enough cans, right?
Yeah.
You couldn't find enough cans at the store.
We went it red. I think it was supposed to be a 2-tone red and black. I mean, the black came out good. The red came out, or the orange. It looked good.
No, it's
overall.
okay, yeah.
And then I always,
What was the original color?
blue.
Like a baby light sky blue.
If you change the color, do you have to report it to the DMV?
It's funny because I did get pulled over in that car, and they
They asked you about the color.
they said, "Oh, this car's registered as blue." I said, "Yeah, look inside the door jam, officer. It's still blue."
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's still blue. It just
Now, if you open the deck lid, it's red because.
Oh yeah, you changed the whole front end on it. That's right.
Oh yeah, the front. I'm sorry. No, I
front-
changed the deck lid too. I
You
think.
did the deck lid, but you changed the fenders and the
Fenders
hood
and
at least.
the hood and the front bumper.
Yeah.
Or no, the bumper stayed the same.
Okay.
I've seen some pretty modified ones, and they're fast.
They're sweet.
They push those.
It sounded so good too. You had your exhaust on it. You replaced.
Yeah, so with the exhaust too, just like him, I deleted the cat and put basically a straight pipe in there. High flow
Yeah.
resonator is what they call
Yeah, it was a high flow cat,
Off
but
eBay.
we didn't realize it was for off road use only.
Yeah,
So when we went to get inspected, they were
emissions.
like, this is not a cat. We're like, what do you mean? Yes, it is. He goes, on both, he goes, no, it's not. We're like, oh, shit.
The good thing is,
No
Well,
emissions.
that explains why it didn't fit right.
Well, no emissions.
what
Pre
was,
96.
what was your first car, Omer?
Mine was a '91 Honda CRX,
Wow.
and I bought it against
Those
my
are cool.
dad's
dope.
my dad's wishes.
What color?
Blue,
Like
dark
a
blue,
turquoise blue or
dark blue,
dark blue? Yeah.
like navy blue. I don't know if it was repainted or that was the original color.
Did you do
It was a
anything
piece
to
of
it?
shit. I had no
Shitbox Nation.
seatbelts.
You may have no seatbelts.
The whole panel was taken out. It just had 2 race seats in it.
It was a drift car.
No, front wheel drives don't drift, but
Yeah,
Sure
sure.
you can. Rip that fucking e-brake.
it was a beater.
You haven't experienced snow
No
over there.
AC.
That robs
no
horsepower.
power steering from factory.
That robs
Those
horsepower.
were manual.
No AC.
You don't need power steering in that. It's so light.
Yeah.
As soon as you get it moving, you can.
Like old cars
small
back
wheel,
today
too.
had a power steering either because they had the big ass steering wheels.
Yeah, well, mine
So
was
you
small. 'cause
cranked
it was
them.
a race.
Yeah.
I had white rims on mine and dark blue in color.
So
I love that car.
Honda,
Was it cool?
2 versus 1 for our first one.
I crashed that.
Import
bad.
or no port?
There's
That doesn't make sense.
a blue one right there.
Yeah, a blue one, bottom
Click on
right.
that blue one.
This one?
Bottom right? No, lower, under. To the
Bottom right.
Yeah, I
That
don't know
one?
if that's blue or not, but
There's
that's
dark.
Oh, down here.
that's more like
That's the
something I
color
would
that
want.
the Prelude was.
No, that's too light.
Yeah, that was the.
That was the
color.
Prelude, yeah.
But yeah, those are sweet cars, and they're fast.
My one
So
tech at
light.
one tech at work has one. It's this manual. It's pretty
Yeah,
sweet.
yeah, they come manual. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
They're-
There's one driving around our area. He takes the car, so it's a red one. And
CRX?
I don't know. Yeah, it's a CRX. And I don't know if he had it swapped over. I doubt it, but it is right-hand drive.
Oh, right hand.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
like it's straight out of Japan.
No.
Shipped over.
New York. I don't know if it's United States or just New York State, but there's a lot of restrictions on that. Like it's got to be at least 25 years or older
That's
to
To
actually
be able to
United
be
States.
import in
to be
the
but
emissions.
to be a right-hand drive too. You can't just have a right-hand.
That's
drive.
United States here. Yeah.
I was told.
Canada is 15. That's why they have those R34 GTRs
No,
all
those.
around.
I was told in Japan and China stuff like
Godzilla?
that, you can't have a car that's over 25 years old. You have to get rid of it. That's why a lot of it. That's why a lot of it gets shipped out and brought over
that
here.
I don't know about.
That's
no.
what I was told too by a tech of mine at work. You can't have a car that old over there.
That's stupid.
They make you get rid of it. Like you cannot. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't get rid of it, but you can't register it and put it on the road anymore. It can sit in your garage. You can do nothing with it, but you're just losing money. Then might as well sell it, make some money on it.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to register a car over 25 years old in different
and then
countries.
they resell them so high here because they know we want them.
No, hell yeah, we can big money for it over there. You know what I mean? If
Yeah,
you want to know
yeah.
somebody over here to
You
want
can
one,
get it for nothing there, but when it comes here, you're
Oh,
paying,
yeah.
Lots of shipping and all
you're
that.
paying for their shipping times 3.
yeah.
I mean, an R34 is virtually probably $30,000.
Demand and supply.
What was that, like 80s, 90s? Is the R34?
R34 was 98 to 2002.
I'm a little off. I'm thinking R32 then, right?
R32 was 88
Yeah.
to 92. Because 93 is when the 33 came out.
The R32s, so let me pull this image up. People were swapping out the Prelude taillights on my generation Prelude with the R32 taillights because it was the same rear end practically.
They fit right in?
Yeah, they're
Wow.
a little like molding, but pretty
Right.
much. Here, I'll show you what the taillights looked like on the R32s.
They're sweet. Godzilla,
yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
Man,
So-
that ass. Look at it.
And then here, I'll show you an 89 Prelude rear. Rear taillights.
You gotta type Prelude, too.
Oh, yeah. Knew it. See, the similarities pretty much, you know. They're
Right.
Well,
like
Lock
that's
seat.
got a white one, so that's a 9091.
yeah.
Orange one, the
yeah.
top left over there.
Yeah.
That's not your generation.
Well, these are from it. Yeah, no, right here. What's
That one's not you. That yellow one is.
That's the other one.
That one might be
Yeah.
more towards yours.
Okay, Mr. Recon.
Oh, 88
Know
to
your shit.
88, 89
Yeah,
were
please.
different features than the 90 and 91. They adjusted some of the
Yeah.
taillight bezels and headlight.
There was
marker lights.
there was an 80 or 89 one at cruise night. A yellow one. It was nice, really sharp. And I'm like, oh, it's a Prelude. And the kid's like, yeah, like wow, someone actually knew what it was. I go, 88 or 89 because I knew the taillights. He had the orange ones like Mike did. And I forget what year he told me, but he was like shocked. I knew almost dead on what it was, but I only knew because he had the car. That's why I
Taillights,
learned.
yep.
The taillights 9091.
To be
91
honest,
was last year.
I probably would have never heard of a
Different.
Prelude if I never got one.
What's that?
I probably would have never
Yeah.
heard of one if I ever.
I mean, we look for them all the time, and we find them all the time. But rather, they're not four-wheel steer. They're not manual.
Yeah.
It's not the SI.
Dude, I knew this one kid. He had newer gen Prelude with the smaller headlights, like the Integra types. And he had
There was
an
modifications to this, so it molds in, so there is no flip up on
Yeah.
those.
Yeah, no
flip-ups.
flip
I
up.
didn't care. I like the flip ups.
And they had
until
he
they
had
break.
the H22A VTEC motor. And
Just
that-
to
that
get
shit
off
was
topic real
fast.
quick for anyone who's viewing this, we are recording the same day as the Wildfire episode. That is why we're wearing the same clothes.
Oh yeah, we're
just
not
a-
gross like that.
We're doing 2 shows a day. So back on topic. So your first car, CRX, Bonneville, technically,
Yes.
Prelude. And then let's go on to the next topic. Top 3 dream cars. We'll go 111, 111 on 4. So Omer.
Top three, I would say any of the
Let's,
GTRs.
let's do your top one.
Top one?
Or we can work backwards. Want to work our way up? And let's hit the best for last.
Yeah, let's go 3.
Three?
Yeah, top three. But
Top
pick
3
your
off
third
the
one.
top of your head right now.
Top three.
Just one though.
Any of the GTRs. Toyota Supra 93 to 97. But I'd prefer a 96 pre-emissions.
2JZ.
Yeah, 2JZ GTE 6-speed, which is the V161 transmission, which is the best freaking transmission ever. And the Honda NSX.
The new one or the old one?
Old one.
Yeah, those are sweet.
That shit is
So with the
sweet.
new ones. Too much
Eh,
computers.
just like the new Supra, that's garbage. I don't
Yeah,
want that.
that's super. That's just a BMW.
Yeah, it's,
That's junk.
What about you?
I definitely have a top two. A top three? I don't know.
Jag.
What's your top 2?
Number one being a 69 Dodge Charger with the 426 Hemi and 4-speed manual. The Hemis are worth a lot of money. A lot. Like so much money that they're rare that there's no way in hell I'm ever going to get
Is
one.
that from the Dukes of Hazzard?
They did use the 69 Dodge Charger. That's probably what started it all off.
Right,
was watching
yeah.
the Dukes of Hazzard.
Was
reruns and
Fast and
shit.
Furious too? He had a Charger, right? Vin Diesel?
He always had some type of Charger.
Oh,
He had a 70
yeah,
Charger,
Vin
one in his
Diesel.
barn.
That thing was sweet.
But,
the black one?
Yeah. That was a 70 Charger. I want a 69 one.
Difference in body style?
A little bit. Taillights are the same. The 69 had that split front grille compared to the 68 and 70 didn't. Stupid little stuff like that. But the second one would definitely be a 70 Chevelle SS
Those are sweet.
with the LS6 454 in it because it made 450 horsepower compared to the other 454 only made like, not only, but made like 390 horsepower with the 4-speed manual.
Gotcha.
Probably the normal standard red with black stripes. But as long as it's the LS6 motor in it, the 4-speed manual 1970.
What
Hell
was
yeah.
that car again?
70 Chevelle SS.
70 Chevelle. So you went from 69 to 7.
So both muscle classic.
I'm more into muscle cars than I am. I do love imports. I mean, like the Supras, you know what I mean? That's how those are badass
Yeah,
cars.
yeah.
So
But,
steer away from your third option from the muscle. What would you pick for your third option?
If I really had to come down to it, right now, under pressure, I'd probably have to pick probably
A Honda Ruckus.
no, it probably would still be another muscle car. I'd probably pick
A modern day one.
a 70 Buick GS, Grand Sport GS.
Again, muscle.
All right. Well, I guess for me, I do have a top 2. Top 2 that I need in my collection one day. So, and the first one is going to be the 1969 Chevy Impala from Supernatural.
Oh, that's right. I'm like, wait a minute.
There it is.
But you
isn't
want the
that
4-door
same
though?
thing
I want
as
the
what-
4-door.
Isn't that what Mark has?
Mark has a 66,
It's pretty much the same, right?
and his is 2-door. Yeah,
This
man,
is nice.
this is all right. I want it, but I definitely want a 69 4-door Impala. Actually, that is
Man,
the
those
show.
look awesome.
That's
uh,
sweet. That's huge.
same way, black, tan interior.
I hate tan interiors.
Can you guess what my
Well, I could see it from here, but I already know this car. You've been talking about this thing for
this
years.
was
Look how tiny he is. Oh, how cute.
Is that a C10?
no, it's a 1956 Ford F100 technically with a Shelby Cobra GT500 motor in it. So it's more of a retro mod.
Yeah. Who else? What actor has one that uses it in one of his movies?
Nicolas Cage, right?
No,
No.
Steven Spielberg?
Nope.
No.
Sylvester.
Stallone.
Sylvester
He has this.
What
He
was
has a
it?
black F100. He uses Expendables or something.
Expendables, yeah.
He uses it in the movie. He has the gun hiding, whatever. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah,
It's a
right in the
black
center
one,
column.
yep,
Yeah,
yeah.
you told me all this. He had his own personal truck in
Yeah.
his movie.
That thing was sweet.
It was sweet.
It's been a while since I've seen those movies. There's like 4 of them out now or some shit. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, there's quite a
But
few.
no, my third one. Yeah, I want one, but it's not my top 3.
Any car, if money was not an issue.
See,
Any way you want it.
people be like Lamborghini, and like,
No, I hate. No, those cars are not for me.
I don't want to move to
Someone
California.
gave me one. Hell yeah, I'm gonna take it. But I'm not gonna waste my money on it.
If I lived here, I wouldn't
Flip
even
it.
bother having it. Yeah, I mean, I would just get rid of it. Like I couldn't drive that at Buffalo.
You're gonna drive all year round.
No, but could drive it down one day and ruin the front end from a pothole. who needs it? You got money.
Yeah.
Weight
You
reduction.
wouldn't live here if you had that much money.
Yeah, probably would.
You
Or
would?
probably. Grand Island.
Yeah, never know.
I don't know. Somewhere nice.
All right, what would it be? It's hard, right? So you get the top two, and you're like, what's the third one?
Leave your comment below and tell me what you guys want. I mean, I'd probably have to say souped up Forerunner, supercharged.
The TRD supercharged.
TRD supercharged.
What does TRD stand for?
Toyota Racing Development.
Nice.
Mud tires on that thing.
Yeah.
Be like the
What
winner.
year? The newest one or any?
Yeah, because it's called Voodoo Blue. It's only in the 19s and 20s.
Yeah, I've seen that. I mean, I like them. They're awesome. Great technology.
That's something
But
like
I take it in a Tacoma, not in a Forerunner.
I just had a 4Runner come to the shop. It was a newer one, like 15 and up, and actually exactly in the year. It had the 4.0 V6 in it. It was just a white, like more like luxury looking one. Didn't have a hood scoop or nothing like that. And I came back for like an oil leak because the oil filter, nothing with the truck in general, but the oil filter cartridge that we used, or the original one, whatever it was, not the filter, but the housing for it.
Yeah.
The filter fits in the housing, and you screw the housing
Yeah,
on.
it's a cartridge.
That
thing,
was
yeah.
leaking.
Right, it's got a seal on it.
Yeah, I
they
think the
go bad
seal
a
was
lot,
bad. So we put a new aluminum one on, like from Napa or something. I don't know where it came from. Still leaking. So we finally got a dealership one. It was fine. But I drove that thing around a little bit just to make sure the one that we put on wasn't going to be leaking again. Mm-hmm. It's got no power, dude.
No power?
No power.
What was that,
no
4?
power. 4.0 V6.
That was on the TRD edition.
No, it wasn't, but still.
Well,
They probably
TRD
have the
is
same.
supercharged.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
I don't know about the new ones. But I know
So,
the old ones might have
You
been
can
maybe.
get the supercharged package,
just like the
or you
Tundras.
could just get a TRD.
The Tundras are not that fast.
Like there's a
They're powerful.
TRD appearance package, and there's the TRD
As far as I know,
supercharged.
TRD on a 4Runner is just more like off-road capabilities.
Yeah,
Because obviously you're not
it's
taking
got-
a 4Runner, you're not racing a 4Runner.
It's got more
Yeah.
skid
Not
plates.
meant to be fast.
It's got more bells and
Well,
whistles to
Tundras
go off
come
road.
with factory-fitted superchargers.
Yeah.
They're not massive ones, but they're
Yeah.
there.
But that thing was, and my Kendall Power, I'm like, I hope Mike doesn't really want one of these. I'm
You
driving
know what I
around.
noticed? Because
Well,
I did
there's a
test
lot
drive
of
one.
torque.
I noticed that the steering wheel seems very crickety.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Floppy, like loose.
I don't know. It just it feels like everything's just so tight and ticky.
I don't know.
Yeah, probably 11 when I drove one. Fuck cars. Let's talk about.
So what have you had since the Prelude?
I had the Prelude, the Chevy Cruze, 2016, and a 2018 Silverado. I'm moving up.
Moving up, keep
I went from
upgrading.
400 to probably like 16 grand it was valued at to 48
Yeah, okay. Okay, I see what you're saying.
MSRP price.
What it's worth now is almost nothing.
How many cars did you have, Omer?
I probably can't even list them all.
I don't know.
From what you can remember, from your
What,
first car.
what was
that's
what was the top 3 favorite cars you had if you had so many? My top 3 were my 3.
I mean, whatever I can remember as of right now. I had the good ones, right? I had a Skyline R34, but it was a 4-door automatic non-turbo. That was just a pending project that never got done, and I handed
Was
it
that
down
in
to a
Dubai?
buddy of mine. Yeah. I had a Nissan Safiro.
What the hell is that?
It's a
that
Japanese.
truck?
It's a Japanese drift sedan. If you Google it real quick, you'll see it.
Yeah.
It's a Skyline
How you spell
frame and a S14 front end.
Okay.
It's awesome. Safiro is Cefiro.
I never would have guessed C. Like, what the
I had
hell?
a 2JZ GTE in it.
Yeah.
Supra motor.
Really?
Single turbo.
Yeah.
It's on my
Damn,
Instagram.
that would have been
One more time.
dope.
Cefiro. That's a Nissan. And just type drift after
I'm
that.
over
so you
here
see.
trying to type in S's and he's saying C's.
So I
So
had
what
that.
year?
90. Mine was 94, but try searching like 93 or something because that's right in the mid when it was released.
It's ugly as fuck, man. I don't want to show this to the public.
And then
This was your first car?
You put drift.
No.
You put drift at the end of
that
it.
was my project. Like that was the one I put most money into. Now type in drift so you see how it's actually built.
See one right here.
People who drift.
No, type the word drift at the end. Yeah.
So yeah, that's massive. Like in Thailand and stuff, people drift with those. Man, those things are sweet because it's got a Skyline frame. You can bolt on the Skyline differential right on. That's a GTR RB26 motor bolts right in.
Really?
You don't have to make any modifications or anything.
Awesome.
It's a real car right there.
That's pretty sharp.
I also had a Honda CRX Del Sol
Del Sol?
96. Yeah.
They had like the one stripe in the middle of the seat for the color.
Yeah.
What color was yours?
Mine
Was
was
that
black.
that
The
two-door-
interior was white and black. It
So
was
coupe that had
custom.
the removable sunroof.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
You know-
mine wouldn't come off.
you know
I had
what-
a carbon fiber trunk. Mine was souped up pretty good.
Those
It
things are
was
dope.
fast.
I love those.
Yeah,
You know
They're
what
cheap, too.
Del Sol means?
No.
In like, I don't know what language, but in a different
I think it's
language,
Latin America.
Del Sol means of the sun. So when you take the roof off, there's the sun.
Right,
That's
yeah.
something I read somewhere. That's what it means of the sun.
Yeah, that was a nice car. Other than that, I had a Lexus GS 300 with a 2JZ motor in it,
Okay, yeah.
turbo.
Ooh,
How you looking up, bro?
Del Sols. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that one's all fucked.
This one's dope.
yeah. I'm not a fan of body kits like that, but that's all right. Mine was swapped with a 5-lug conversion.
The hell is that? It's got a modification for raise the trunk.
No, that's factory. You hit a button.
Did your wife drive this one?
No.
Yeah.
No, I
It
saw,
looks like it, but
Speaking
no.
of your wife, I saw the front bumper after I dropped you off at home today.
Yeah, sorry about that.
The hole was like
Sight
this
for
big
sore
in the
eyes.
front bumper.
Oh, boy.
Someone teach this lady how to drive.
Sorry, babe.
Sorry, babe.
I didn't say shit.
She subscribed, right?
I don't know.
Well, she better.
She's probably creeping on me right now.
See if he's really doing these podcasts. What's your
Let's
friend's
see where he really is.
The mic trap. She should know that. I tell her all the time when we're in bed.
My family's not watching, but whatever.
Did she ask you for the leggings yet? Did I say the mic trap?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We got leggings. We got
Oh,
merch,
yeah,
man.
she hasn't seen those yet, but
Oh,
you know,
well,
I might
yeah,
buy
yeah,
them.
she might.
Yeah, dude, you gotta advertise our shit, dude.
Yeah. I know April is.
Wear apparel, show your girl. We go, girl, check this shit out.
I might just give them to my new neighbor across the street for a
Oh, there
gift.
you go. Yeah, how you doing?
Be like, well, what are you guys doing? Like,
Work tomorrow.
I don't know.
That's our code, though.
So tell people.
I'll tell people. They're
You'll
gonna
know eventually
what we're
what
talking
time
about.
once you get to know us.
So what else? Anything else? Your favorite cars you've had?
I had a nice Nissan truck, carbureted. That was my go-to daily driver. It was a gas guzzler.
Last 10?
No, Nissan Patrols, they're called.
We're talking about back in Dubai?
Yeah.
Is that the truck you just had in the video playing on your phone?
No.
No. Okay.
Probably, yeah. No, that was a Toyota,
Okay.
a Land Cruiser. But, yeah, similar. Mine was awesome. It was carbureted. I had those off-road massive tires. I used to polish them up nice and shiny. Yeah, I was a high school kid.
Yeah.
I also had a Supra for a short time. It was an older body style, though, not the nice one that everyone knows.
Everyone wants, yeah.
I had the flip-up headlight one, but it had a 2JZ
Those are cool.
motor in it.
Those are
Yeah,
sweet.
I had a 2JZ
That's when they
motor.
took off. Like, they started getting more, like,
T-top,
popular. Yeah.
Convertible T-top. It was sweet. I love that car. But for some reason, since the motor was swapped, they messed something up and the heat would, like, blow into your feet. It would get burning hot.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds like something you would need here.
Yeah, in the wintertime, yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah, that was a nice car. I had a full exhaust on it, straight pipe.
So recently you posted a picture of 7 different keys laying on your desk.
Yeah.
What
This
were
guy's
you-
a hoarder.
He's got,
So, 2 years ago on Facebook, I always had, like, this goal to get 7 cars so I can drive one every day of the week.
Okay,
And
that's a goal.
2 years ago, I reached that goal. I had...
How'd it feel?
It felt good to be able to actually reach it. So I can pull it up so I can see what
But then he's like, damn, I want like top 7 cars of my life to drive every day of the week.
So
But then he quit
I
his
had
job
I
and went
put them in
traveling for
order
weeks.
in which I got the cars. The first key was that Bonneville. I still have that Bonneville. The second key was the limo, 96 Cadillac Fleetwood funeral limo. I still got that one. This was about how long I've had them at the time. The third key was my 04 Mustang GT, which I don't have anymore. The fourth key was my 97 Lincoln Town Car, which I miss and I want back. Don't have that no more. I sold that one to buy the Jaguar. Well, I bought the Jaguar, then I ended up selling the Town Car. 1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth key I have was that lease Silverado. I had that Ryland edition. Obviously, that was a lease, but I traded that in anyway. The one after that was the Grand Prix GTP, which I still have as well.
Yeah, you brought that last week, right?
Yeah. And then the key 2 years ago when I got it, the Jaguar, the one that's outside now, that's when I finally had 7 cars at once. Nice. And these are all insured, all on the road, all inspected, all drivable. Not just sitting somewhere and not using it. I drive them all.
So out of all the cars you had, what are your top 3?
Okay.
I'll tell you my top 3 of your top 3 because I don't have a top 3.
I don't have the Mustang or the Silverado anymore. This was lease or that town car anymore. I just bought a '95 Lincoln Mark 8 like last week. It's sitting in my backyard. That's not on the road yet. I went to sell the Jaguar and I'm gonna put that in the road.
Your new house?
Yes. That's a 2-door like luxury sport coupe. Like it's got the Cobra dual overhead cam 4.6 V8 in it.
Sweet.
Like almost like 290 horsepower. Like back in '95. It's a luxury sport coupe. I got that now. I have an 02 Trans Am WS6 manual. That's like a more for me. That was more of a reasonable dream car that I can afford.
And it's manual.
That's sweet.
So Steve, if you're listening,
Steve. So
and by the way, Steve,
I wanted those. I wanted one of those for a while. So that's another dream car of mine. But that's more of a reasonable one that I know I can get.
Thing's
and I found it last year when I went down to Car OPA. I found it on Facebook right around the corner from my hotel, and it was meant to be. Drove it home.
Wow.
And that car, I wanted those for a while, and I finally got one, and I love it.
The WS6?
You just had the cash on you, or you?
Well, I brought some cash with me to buy something. Didn't find nothing at the show, so I went look on Facebook, and there how it was. The dude was giving me all the information, no problem. His name was Shawn, too. It was funny. No problem. He goes, come out tonight if you want. But me and Jeff, we were half in the bag drinking in the hotel room anyway, hanging out. I'm like, we're kind of half in the bag. I'll come out tomorrow morning. And we went out there, checked it out, test drove it. Sounded great, handled awesome.
How much was it?
He was asking $8,000, which was the cheapest WS6 I've ever seen.
Reasonable
for a manual WS6. It's 2002, so it's the last year of it. Last year of the Pontiac Firebird. He was asking $8,000. I think I don't remember what I ended up paying for it. I think I ended up paying $76 for it. I asked him how much any wiggle room he had. He said no. I said, well, how about $75? Because even though he said no, but you still got to offer. You don't know until you ask.
Right. Yeah.
He might have came down to 78 or 77. I don't know.
You met him halfway. Yeah, it makes
something
sense.
like that. So I saved a couple $100.
I was wondering.
Got a temporary tag on it in Pennsylvania and
just drove it up.
Drove it back home. Drove no problem. I was 6th gear. I was doing 85, no problem. RPMs were sitting below $2,000. I think I ended up hitting in 6th gear of doing 75. Hit the gas, not even hard. It did 105, no problem. Sweet. Not even popping out of gear. 6th gear, just. Oh, I'm like, this car's. No, I don't want to sell it. Not yet. No, I like this car a lot.
That's nice.
But that's probably one of my favorite cars right now. I did enjoy the Mustang a lot, but after I had the Mustang and then I got the Trans Am, realizing how much slower the Mustang was compared to the Trans Am, I'm like, all right, this Mustang's got to go. Like, this is no fun anymore.
What do you mean lower? The height?
How much slower? Slower it was. How less performant it did compared to the Trans Am.
Oh yeah, there's no comparison.
I'm just like, no thanks. It was an 04 Mustang, so it was when they were still kind of like half-ass cars. You know what I mean? It wasn't until 05 until Ford started beefing them up a little bit. You know.
My buddy had.
Ooh, that's a dream car too. Like an 03 or 04 Mustang Cobra.
Yeah, my buddy had one of those, and it was insane. We used to call it the leader bike killer. Like, he could race Hayabusas and outrun them.
Yeah.
It was insane. It was a full stroker bottom, like a huge, massive, I don't even know. I think it was a Whipple supercharger on it.
Yeah, probably.
Massive injectors. That car was insane. Mm-hmm. And he got it built, ready to go. All he did was tune and go. That thing it was scary fast. But you couldn't handle it. You needed full slick tires, and oh my god, it had that awesome paint job on it. I don't know what it's called.
The one that changes colors.
Yeah,
yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
every
about.
Angle
looks like purple, green, blue, purple, green, blue.
Chameleon paint.
Yeah, he ended up, and that came from factory, and the seats are painted the same color.
Yep.
And he ended up needing a fender
I feel like I heard
painted
the
or
story
something.
before, but
and
it was from a customer.
he had to order the paint from factory.
The customer comes to
costs
Basil
a
has that
lot.
blue one that you send me every time it comes in, and
Yeah,
I
I
want
think-
it.
What?
I want it
Blue-
bad.
oh,
The
mustard.
Cobra blue.
They sound nice.
Incredible.
Too.
Shawn had that SXT4. Our other friend Shawn.
I was just thinking of him because he had that Cobra too.
Yeah,
the Cobra
he still
Mustang.
has the Cobra from last I heard.
I thought he sold it.
Did
Because we had that kid. Now we got married and had that kid. I thought maybe he
He had a
sold
kid?
it. Yeah. Did I go on Facebook at all, dude? I'm pretty sure he has a kid.
he? Yeah. Jesus.
Jeez.
Shawn, nice knowing you.
Thanks.
If
Keep
you're
us in touch.
watching this, probably not, because you probably don't even
But my
know
favorite
this
car
is.
that Shawn had definitely was that Neon SRT4. You know, it's a Dodge Neon, but I think he had it for a while, and that's when we that's when we seen him a lot. He always hung out with us because I think he lived a couple doors across the
Down
street
from
from you,
you,
right?
yeah.
At the time, so we seen him a lot, hung out with him a lot, drove around the car a lot, beat the shit out of it a lot.
What do you break at cruise night?
I thought it was like maybe a CVX, so I don't know.
I always blew something out when he dropped the training.
Dodges suck.
Neon suck, but if you're gonna have a Neon,
I remember
it's
the guy.
SRT4 or nothing.
Remember when we used to go to Denny's and that guy made a.
He had that decked out Neon that was a show car, and the license plate was not an SRT4, something like that, not an
just a basic
SRT4.
neon with body
Basic boring Neon, but the car was a show car. Like it was sweet looking
Yeah,
inside and
I'm
out.
mad about that.
Yes, it's a Neon, so the guy dumped his money.
Well, this guy's
into a
like
POS,
twice the
but-
size as Dennis too.
Well, he was a big dude, but he was cool. We talked to him about it. He was a cool
Yeah.
dude. But his license plate was not an SRT4 or something like that. I'm assuming so many people asked him, "Oh, is this SRT4? SRT4?"
That reminds me of that
No.
customer that comes in. The license plate says no oil because it's a Prius or something or
Oh,
a
yeah.
Volt, and then he comes in for an oil change. Because I
Well,
think when he
Volts-
actually got the plates,
Volts have oil.
yeah,
Bolts.
no,
Volts
it was
don't.
it's a Volt. I think when he got the plates, he thought that it was just gonna be an electric car, and he got the plate saying no oil.
Okay.
Ended up being a
Yeah,
hybrid.
Yeah, it has
But-
gasoline engine
Guess
too.
you're gonna be buying a Bolt, sir, or a Tesla.
Well, they're getting rid of the Volt, so if you don't, it's an electric vehicle from GM. It's the only option right now is a Bolt. Speaking of GM electric vehicles, I just read an article last night on one of the Google things, whatever, on my phone, that GM is bringing back the Hummer.
Oh yeah, I saw that
And it's
too.
electric SUV.
Yep.
I think they're only. It says pickup though. Didn't say about SUV. I'm sorry. I kept
I
reading
didn't
pickup.
click it, but I saw the caption.
Well, they gotta try to compete with the Jeep Commander.
Well, they're just trying to bring back the name because they probably still own the rights to it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
And
frame
instead-
and everything,
and-
all the
and-
design.
Back then, Hummers were known for gas guzzling vehicles, and when they went bankrupt back in 2012 or 13, whatever it was, they cut off the Hummer name because they figured it was too expensive to try to
There's
save
also
themselves.
not,
whatever.
yeah, the military
It wasn't
didn't
practical
like
either
them
at the time.
Shrapnel could come through the floorboards and stuff, so I read where it was not suitable for consumers or the military.
I think
Yeah.
that's
They phased it out.
a giant mistake on GM for bringing back the Hummer.
But they're making it all electric by
Electric or
2022.
not, I don't think it's gonna sell. How much are they gonna ask for it?
I have no idea.
Probably cheap because you
gonna
know
be
how
the
much
same
you're
size-
saving not having to
Yeah, that's
research
the
and
thing
develop.
though. That these electric cars, Tesla does it too. Is they give you the cost of how much you're saving.
Like on fuel per year.
Yeah, which makes your payments lower, but it's really not making your payments lower. It's just showing you you're saving on this, so you're really saving this in the long run, so you
Yeah.
can spend a little more on the payments. It's like Jesus.
I
Yeah,
don't know. We'll see.
but I mean, if it's the same frame, that's massive. It's gonna need a lot of power to move.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those things were heavy sales, especially the H2s. I guess not counting the H1 because that was originally designed as a military vehicle only. Until they finally brought it as a civilian thing, they were still massive. But the H2 was still heavy and shit.
Yeah.
I don't think I would want one. And who's
They're
gonna sell?
nice.
Who's gonna be like the Chevy Hummer?
No,
or-
it's gonna be underneath GMC. The
Oh,
GMC Hummer.
Okay.
Yeah, so it actually might still be because GMC is still a luxury brand of GM. You know what I mean? They got Chevy, GMC, Buick, Cadillac from the lowest to the highest.
Gotcha.
But I did say it was going to be underneath the GMC brand. For like 2022, I believe they'll have it released by then. But that's all it really said. Electric vehicle, under GMC brand, Hummer coming back, whatever.
I mean, I'd want to try it.
I think it'd be cool,
Yeah.
especially when they come to the dealership at some point. You know what I mean?
Take this for a joyride.
Yeah, and it's
Well, we're
electric.
test driving it, just
I
make
got
sure
you.
it's
We'll check it
safe.
out. Make sure it's all right.
Make sure it's safe after setting.
But
Well,
again,
make sure
all
it's-
electric vehicles, instant power instantly.
Oh yeah.
So even if you're making 150 horsepower like in a Volt, hit that gas or accelerator.
Yeah.
You got all 150
I was
horsepower right there.
I was wrapping around the building and I had a Bolt and I kind of just stepped on the gas there.
He spun loose, right?
I fucking
They let loose pretty quick. I do it too, and I go back to my.
I'm like, oh, Jesus.
They let loose good.
Man, your tires are bald.
One wheel peel on it, probably.
I just got him.
His tires on his truck are bald.
I told him that. He didn't believe me. I'm like, dude, your tires are getting low. He goes, no, they're not. And if I brought it into work and fucking checked it.
His other oil change expired.
Oh, shit.
Too.
Yeah, I know. We went over this, too. I'm like, dude, your oil change is overdue. What's your oil like that? 7%.
No, it expired.
No, like
free
the
one.
the current in the vehicle.
Yeah, but the free one expired.
Yeah,
he
told me
didn't use
that.
it.
He goes, oh, I thought it expired in February.
Well, I
The
knew.
dude has the power to check it daily, and he still let it expire.
I check my own car when it doesn't need service.
I knew is where it's at. That's what it's gonna be.
Actually, it might be because you bought it from the dealership.
Yeah.
Then your first one
It's free.
is free. All right. And after that, every third one's free, right? Joe Bizzle Chevrolet. Come on down, guys.
Okay.
Quick lube. Omar.
Link in the bio. You know.
Go
All
ahead,
links
right
in the
into
bio. Please don't call us. It's been a good episode. I think we'll cut it here. What do you guys say?
Yeah,
was that 10 minutes?
I'm hungry. Let's go get some pizza.
We hungry.
I'm not hungry, but all right.
I know
Been
what's
real
wrong with
peace. Oh God.
What?
What? You gonna let me talk now?
Go
Been
for
real,
it.
guys.
Anyway, so
Thanks for watching another episode of the Mic Drop. Shawn Booker, Omar Hassan, Mike Erlbacher. Virtual link in the bio.
we still donate to Australia if you buy.
50%.
For now, yes. And Adidas, I'm wearing your product, so sponsor me. Thank you. Have a good day. Peace.
How long was that one?